Leaders are raising red flags on how these tariffs will impact us here in the Commonwealth. WKYT's Alyssa Williams has the details.
Sadly, last night, President Trump initiated tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and it's going to make our lives as the American people that much more difficult and everything that much more expensive.
It's what Governor Andy Beshear is calling the Trump tax. He says tariffs on goods from Mexico, Canada, and China will make things like certain groceries, gas, and lumber more expensive for Kentuckians.
Everything from automobiles to other major purchases you need to make are going to be that much more expensive.
And one of the Commonwealth's biggest industries will feel the wrath of these tariffs, too.
The bourbon industry always gets hit. That's a $9 billion industry in Kentucky.
Cordell Lawrence is the co-founder and CEO of Eastern Light Distilling based out of Moorhead. He says larger bourbon companies that export more of their product will take bigger hits from tariffs.
The ones that are less exposed typically are the mid-size distilleries and or craft-size distilleries that are more reliant on a domestic market, right? The U.S. domestic market for their sales.
But Lawrence says there is some light at the end of the bottle.
Most tariffs are temporary, 6 months to a year at most, and negotiations happen and eventually cooler heads prevail, and it's kind of back to business, back to normal.
Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Well, the Kentucky Distillers Association did release a statement on the matter. They say that tariffs will cause distillers, servers, and others within the bourbon community to suffer, and they say they'll continue to remind leaders of the impact of their spirits and their concern for the loss of American jobs.